Welcome listener. Today we will discuss list in Python. A list consists of a number of values separated by commas and enclosed within square brackets. For C, C++, and Java programmers, lists are similar to arrays. Array contains values of same data type, but list, on the other hand, contains values of different data types. The values stored in a list are accessed using indexes. The index of the first element is 0 and that of the last element is n minus 1, where n is the total number of elements in the list. List is mutable, which means that value of its elements can be changed. Like strings, we can also use the slice, concatenation, and repetition operations on list. We take one example. List 1 equal to 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109. So it consists of 10 elements. Now indexing always starts from 0 and ends with, for n number of elements, n minus 1. So in this case 10 elements are there. So last index value is 10 minus 1, that is your 9. So list 1 0 means 100, list 1 1 means 101, list 1 2 means 102. In the same way, list 1 9 means 109. Now from the end we can index list but in negative way. That is, list 1 minus 1 is 109, list 1 minus 2 is 108, list 1 minus 3 is 107. In the same way, list 1 minus 10 is 100. Just look at the example. List 1 is 100, 101, dot, 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 109. So when you type list 1, you see 100, 101, 102, dot, 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 109. Now, list 1 0 means 100 and list 1 minus 1 is 109. Now, list 1 6. List 1 6 means 7th element, because always it starts from 0. That means 100 is list 1 0, 101 is list 1 1, dot, 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 list 1 6 equal to 106. Now list 1 minus 6. So we start from n. That means list 1 minus 1 is 109. List 1 minus 2 is 108. List 1 minus 3 is 107. List 1 minus 4 is 106. List 1 minus 5 is 105. So list 1 minus 6 is 104. List 1 1 colon 6. That means we want to see the values from second element up to sixth element. That is, list 1 1 2, list 1 6 minus 1, that is list 1 5. So list 1 1 is 101, list 1 2 is 102, list 1 3 is 103, list 1 4 is 104, list 1 5 is 105. So if I tell list 1 1 colon n, that means it starts from 1 and go up to list 1 n minus 1. So in this case we go up to 6, means list 1 6 minus 1, that is list 1 5. Now list 1 4 colon, that means we start from fifth element up to end. So list 1 4 is 104 and we go up to end. List 1 minus 4 colon, that means we start from list 1 minus 4 and go up to end. Now list 1 minus 1 is 109, list 1 minus 2 is 108, list 1 minus 3 is 107, list 1 minus 4 is 106. So we start from 106 and go up to end. That's why you see 106, 107, 108, and 109. List 1 dot append 200. That means in list 1, we have to insert 200 at the end of list 1. That's why after append 200, your list is modified to 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, and after that 200. Now del list 1 4 colon. That means the modified list 1 from 5th position up to end, the element values will be deleted. So when you type list 1, you see 100, 101, 102, and 103, because list 1 4 is 104, and 4 colon means from 104 up to end it will be deleted. Now list 1 dot extend 23, 54, 12, 56, 89. That means from modified list 1, we insert these 5 values. So when you type list 1, you get 100, 101, 102, 103, then 23, 54, 12, 56, 89. Now this is my latest list 1. Now when you type min of list 1, 12 is the minimum values, so you get 12. Now when you type max list 1 from the modified list 1, you see 103 is the maximum value, so you see 103. Now when you type sum of list 1, sum under bracket list 1, these modified values of list 1, all elements will be added and you get 640. Now currently list 1 is 100, 101, 102, 103, 23, 54, 12, 56, 89. So when you type list 1, you see these values. Now when you type list 1 dot sort, it will be sorted and in ascending order you get the values. So list 1 gives 12, 23, 54, 56, 89, 100, 101, 102, 103. So lane of list 1, that means the number of elements the list 1 has will be displayed. So list 1 consists of 9 elements, that's why you see 9. Now list 1 dot insert 3,777, that is 777. That means at 4th position we insert 777. So from list 1 at 4th position, in lieu of 56, you put 777, and after that rest values will be inserted. That means before inserting, list 1 was 12, 23, 54, 56, 89, 100, 101, 102, 103. After inserting 777 at 4th position, that is list 1 3, the modified list 1 is now 12, 23, 54, then 777. After that 56, 89, 100, 101, 102, 103. And list 1 dot append 666. That means from the latest list 1 at the end you insert 666. So what is the difference between insert and append? Insert, with the help of insert command, you put values at specified index, but append, with the help of append command, you put values at the end of the list. Now list 1 remove 100. That means from list 1 you just remove the values 100. So after this command, list 1 is modified to 12, 23, 54, 777, 56, 89, 101, 102, 103, and 666. So 100 is removed. Now list 1 dot pop 4. That means the pop 4, this 4 is index value. Now at fifth position, 56 is there. That's why it displayed 56. And at the same time, it deletes 56 from list 1. So when you type list 1, you see 12, 23, 54, 777, then 89, then 101, then 102, then 103, then 666. 56 is not there in list 1. But if you put list 1 dot pop, no indexing is there, then from list 1 at the end 666 is there, that will be deleted. So when you put list 1, you see 12, 23, 54, 777, 89, 101, 102, and 103. 666 is not there in modified version of list 1. Now list 1 right now consists of 12, 23, 54, 777, 89, 101, 102, 103. We discussed two more commands, in and not in. This is very useful in Python programming. Suppose if we write 102 in list 1, so in list 1 102 is there, that's why it gives true. 777 not in list 1, but 777 is in list 1, that's why this is not true, that's why we get false. And 100 not in list 1, 100 presently not in list 1, that's why you get true. Thank you.